Hey guys, we are back for an upper body workout. Quick workout. We're going to do 2 rounds of each exercise. You always have the option to pause, rewind, and rewatch to give it a third round, or you can rewatch the whole thing and give it 4 rounds, whatever suits, or you can mix and match the videos if you have the other ones there. Just enjoy, listen to your body. If you don't have weights, think a 1 or 2 liter bottle of water, that's 1 or 2 kg respectively. Or if you have dumbbells, or even just the movements if you don't have anything. All right. So think, or cans of beans, bottle of wine. Think of the weight of those as well. So use them. Just be careful if you're using any glass and you don't drop it. All right. Make sure you're warmed up going into this. Listen to your body, adjust as you need to. If you're not warmed up, just take a little bit of time. Couple of jump jacks, couple of heel kicks, movement through the shoulders, think arm circles, and then join me when you're ready. So the first thing we are going to do is a push-up. You also have the option to do a chest press if it doesn't suit. With a push-up, we're thinking about chest, shoulders, and arms, but you're thinking whole body. When you set up for your push-up, we're coming down to the ground, all right? To make it a little bit easier, you can put your hands up on a couch, up on a footstool, some sort, or on the stairs, even some sort of elevation. Hands are about shoulder width or slightly wider. You're going to inhale to send your chest down towards the step or the floor. Think of squeezing your bum and your belly, so keep them strong, and exhale to press away. Think of inhale, send your elbows back to the back corners of the room, and exhale to press. That's 3. Can we go up to 10? Think of your hips and shoulders lifting at the same time. This is number 6. Stop when you need to. These are tough. 7. You also have the option to go for a chest press. So lie on your back, push your weights up, and control them down. Think about the chest, the shoulders, and the arms. 9. We go one more. Inhale down. Exhale, press away. Good, and relax. Take a little second, give the wrists a little roll. Also, your chest press lying on the ground can be a little bit kinder on your wrists too. So then we are going to go for our rows. So you're going to gently make your way up onto your feet. Take your time. And if you have weights, you're going to grab them. Hands in, or dumbbells in hand. Stand tall. Bend your knees. Push your bum back and let your hands hang down. Roll the dumbbells towards your shoulders, pulling your elbows out, and control them down. Thinking about the upper back, backs to shoulders. And again, we're getting into the arms, into the biceps here. Think of your hands come out slightly as you pull them to your shoulders. And think about your shoulder blades squeezing together. For 5. For 4, control them down. Try to keep your back straight. So think about your abdominals being strong. Last 2. Last 1. Well done. And gently let them down. Nice work. All right, and then we are going to go for our dumbbell pullover. So you get to lie down here. Some of my clients will already know it. So if you're watching it and you've done Monday night's body tone, you'll have a good idea here. So we're going to lie back down, have our knees bent, feet flat. You're going to hold whatever you got for your weight in 2 hands. You can hold it like this, or you can hold the head of a dumbbell like this, whatever suits. Open up your collarbones, and then you're going to inhale to lower back from your shoulder joints just as far as suits, and exhale as you lift up. Lower the dumbbells from your shoulders. Try not to change your elbow joint, and exhale to lift. I want you to think about the sides of your back here. Think about your armpit area of your body, or where your bra strap would be. Your lats. Inhale back. Try not to let your back arch off the ground. Exhale, lift. So use your breath to support you. So no big arches under here. Take your time, and your hands do not have to touch the floor. They can stop here if that suits, and lift it back up. For 3. For 2. Last 1. Good, and gently relax. We're going to make our way standing. You can always sit to do this exercise as well if that suits better. All right, we're going to go lateral raise. So you can do this again without any weights, or with something like bottles of water if you got it, hands in front. We're going to lift the dumbbells out in line with the shoulders and control them down. We're trying to stay relaxed in the neck, but we're thinking about the shoulder muscles. So think about the head of the shoulder here. For 4. For 5. Think of your body being strong. So think of your abdominals assist. So you don't want to lean back. You want to think, look forward, pick a point, and lift from the shoulders. Again, staying out of the neck as much as we can. So we're not here. We're here and lift. This is tough, so you don't have to go heavy here. I can feel these already. I'm going to say last 4. We go 3. Last 2. Last 1. Big lift. Control it down. Woo, and relax. Take a second. Shimmy the arms. All right, so we are going back to the start for our push-ups. Remember, you have the option to elevate your hands. Think of your bum tucked in and your belly tucked in. So it's like a plank, and then you incorporate your chest movement. So if that suited you, like the first round, of course, do that. Or you have the option not to use your step or the couch or your chair, whatever you were using, and you have the option to make it a little bit tougher, but only if you're familiar with this. So we're going hands outside the shoulders, pull your hips forward for a straight line, head to bum, tuck your bum in and pull your belly up. We're looking for up to 10, but of course you stop when suits or rest when needed. And then again, adjust for a chest press if that suits better. Inhale to go chest down, exhale to go chest up. I want you to think hips and shoulders up at the same time. So use your belly to lift your hips. So we don't want to do the worm, as tempting as it might be. And think about the chest. So when you press to the top, imagine squeezing your elbows towards each other, even though they won't touch, but you're going to get more chest out of it. I'm going to say 4 more. For 3. Think push the floor away with your breath. For 2. Last 1. Inhale. Exhale to lift. Woo! And relax. Give it a little shake. All right. Then we come back up for our bent over row. Now you can also do this seated on a kitchen chair and lean forward and row. So if that suits better, please feel free. All right. Hands or dumbbells in hand. Bend your knees. Stick your bum back and pull your belly in. Let the dumbbells hang close to your legs. Pull your hands to your shoulders, but pull them out and elbows back. Control them down. And again, pull out, elbows back, and control them down. Now, if you're near a mirror or if you're near a window, have a little look at your reflection and see, do you have a big arch in your lower back? If you do, can you make your back flat by pulling your belly in? And think about your bum kind of tilting towards the floor. That will give you a lot more support of the low back rather than sticking your arse out. So if you feel pain in your low back, you need to pull your belly in here. I'm going to say 5, 4. We're looking for about 12 here. So we were looking about 10 push-ups, but about 12 rows. Last 2, squeeze those shoulder blades. Last 1, up strong, slowly down, and relax. Then we are going dumbbell pullover. We are looking for 12, but you stop when needed. For this, you don't have to use any weight either, or whatever you got, but think about your armpit area doing the work. So imagine dragging your shoulder back into its socket. All right, let's get ourselves set up. Knees bent, feet flat. You're going to have the dumbbells in hand, 1, 2, no weight, whatever suits. You're going to have soft elbows. You're going to inhale to lower the weight overhead and exhale. Imagine shoulders back into the armpits. Try not to let your back leave the floor, so keep pressing your back towards the floor as best you can. Inhale to lower. Try not to bend at the elbows. If you can't help but bend your elbows as you get to the bottom, what you're holding might be too heavy. So the only movement comes from your shoulder joint. Nothing else changes in the body. Also, you'll feel a little bit of chest come into play here as well. So we're thinking lats, which are the side of our back. we're thinking strong arms, and we're thinking that little bit of chest here. I'm going to say last 3. Could be so wrong, but remember you were looking for 12. Last 2. Last 1. When you're finished, gently leave them down and down to the sides, and make your way standing for one more round of lateral raises. And we're thinking about our shoulders when we come for our lateral raise. So with or without dumbbells or whatever you've got, hands in front. Think of soft knees, strong tummy, and soft elbows. Take a deep breath. Exhale, lift your arms to the side and control them down. So think strong with the body. Try not to lean back. Pick a point on the wall in front and keep looking at it. Think about bringing your ribs towards your belly button, and that will help engage your abdominals. I'm going to say this is number 6. And slow on the way down. Number 7. So think if you're using something quite light for you, think control it even more on the way down. Well done. Lift 9. We go for 10. We've got 2 more to do. Last one. Remember, try to stay out the neck a little bit. Slowly down. Good. And give it a little shake. Well done, guys. That is our quick upper body workout. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to do a third round, please feel free. Remember, 10 push-ups, 10 bent over rows, 10 dumbbell pullovers, and then, or 12 dumbbell pullovers and 12 lateral raises. So 10, 12, 12, and 12. Just rewind the video if you want to watch me count badly, or rewind it from the very start if you want to go 4 rounds. Thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you again for another video. Bye.